they kill.
What's up, YouTube? It is me, the Artisan MC, back to give you my reaction to the season finale of Ahsoka, episode 8, The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. Okay, I'm going to try to get this over with as quick as possible because it's about 3:39 here. What up, King? I have a show at 7, so I need to start taking a shower, get a power nap in, whatever. Because I can tell you this, from watching Loki and Ahsoka back to back, I'm tired as hell. I'm tired. I'm just mentally tired. It's not even interesting. It's not even overly interesting. And that's bothered me a little bit. I just finished this episode, like right before I fired this up. And it's like, man. It's like, man. Like, whatever. Okay, it's over. Thank you. I didn't give a shit. I really found myself not giving a shit. There were no real stakes. Even with Thrawn getting able to go back to the galaxy far, far away, I'm not scared. I'm not thinking, oh shit, they in trouble now. I'm not. You know why? Because you did nothing in this whole fucking show to establish how bad of an ass he actually is. All you got is people afraid of him. But for what reason? Don't know. Have no clue. So why do I give a shit if he made it back? So only thing I actually give a damn about is them rolling up on Dathomir with all those sisters in coffins. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Is like, okay, because those girls was kind of a problem, but that's a lot of coffins. That was a lot of them. That was like a couple thousand. I'm like, what the fuck? What's in there? Other than that, I don't give a shit. I don't care. They all could have came back together. It didn't matter whatsoever. Now, I was sitting here thinking of what cool points that I can pull out of this episode. And for me, it was more, look what I did somewhere else. It was more of that shit. Like, I went the whole episode without getting a catch up on what was going on with Balin Skull. The whole episode. To the end, he gets to fill an epilogue scene to show he found these statues cut into the rock, and it's possibly the father and the son, or the father and the daughter. One of the other heads is destroyed. And I'm like, another callback to some other shit in Rebels or Clone Wars that I look, man, what the fuck? I mean, really. If I didn't know if I was a casual watcher, if I didn't know anything about who those people were, it wouldn't make a goddamn difference in the world if I saw him standing on that statue. Like, oh shit, well he's just standing on the statue. So fucking what? It would not matter. And even then, staring at the statues, I'm sitting here thinking of Unexpected Journey from Lord of the Rings. And that epic scene of those two statues standing there with their hands out and them sailing by. That's what I was thinking of. But still, so what? Should I be surprised at another ripped off scene? No, shouldn't be at all. Should I be surprised that we get to see what's going on with Shin and she limped her way back to those raiders and pulled out her lightsaber that has the same kind of emitter pattern as Ezra's that we find out that was Kanan Jarrus's. So what does that mean? That Kanan's trained her too? Or she has Kanan Jarrus's lightsaber? Is that what that means? Look, man. The two most interesting characters in this shit didn't show up until an epilogue scene, and then they didn't even have any lines. They just stand on their mark and look. And that's supposed to suffice for how their story ends in this season. To say, just wait till next season. For what? To see what else you cannibalize? Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. This show had no emotional stakes for me. And the whole time I'm watching it, we got the scene that I knew was going to happen where we finally got Sabine telekinetically being to grab something in the forest. Whoop-de-doo. It was a regurgitated scene of Rey killing, what's his name? Snoke. Or Kylo killing one of those Imperial guards, turning the emitter on right in his face. I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude. Like, I've seen this shit before. I've seen it before. Why in the look? I told you guys before that I am not a fan of copying shit. I told you guys earlier how I thought this episode was going to end. That it was going to either end like Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. He did both. He did fucking both. He leaves you on a downer with Thrawn getting back to the galaxy, which would be the Empire ending, would leave you with, oh shit, what's going to happen now? I guess we fucked. But then he also gives you the Return of the Jedi ending where somebody gets to see a Force ghost floating. I'm like, so what did I watch? I could have took my ass to sleep. I could have went to sleep and waited till I got home to watch this show because it was a nothing burger to me. And I don't give a shit about, oh, look, there's Easter eggs. Look, it's a bird. That means that was the sister. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? It's some other shit thrown into this episode that has nothing to do with the season at all, which makes no difference to it whatsoever. Why am I watching this show? As an 8-episode advertisement for 2 other shows? Is that why I'm watching it? No. I'm waiting to see the story that you're supposed to be telling me. And the only thing I thought about watching this episode while we're getting this long meandering walk with the Krusty the Krabs and Sabine and all of them is why didn't Thrawn just go out into the atmosphere? Why didn't he just go out into the atmosphere? What the fuck are we waiting on? We loaded up? Let's go. The Eye of Sion is up there in space. Why the fuck are we bringing it down here? That's where we left it for a reason. I'm supposed to be leaving, right? Well, let's leave. Let's go. Peace out. No, we go sit there and bring the Eye of Sion down so we can make the connection in atmosphere. Why? I don't fucking know. They didn't even build the shit in atmosphere. Why the hell are you bringing it down here? For what? Man, if you're telling me, if you're trying to convey to me in this show how much of a threat Thrawn is, how smart he is, how tactically sound he is, why the fuck would he bring the Eye of Sion down here? That seems like it wastes a lot of damn time and fuel. Why not go to where it's at? How about that? 3 episodes, y'all been going back and forth between this bitch with shuttles. You could have just brought it down here? Why didn't you? I get it. It wasn't a contrived enough reason yet. So I'm supposed to believe this super smart Grand Admiral is so smart, he don't know to take his Star Destroyer up to the eye instead of bringing the eye down to him. So everything takes more time. So we give our intrepid heroes a chance to get on board his ship. Man, if you don't stop with this dumb shit. I mean, for real. That was just dumb. That was just dumb. Strategically, tactically, just fucking dumb. Why waste the time? Just leave. Now, yeah, King, if she didn't have that armor, she'd have been dead a long time ago. Because she can't help but being a blaster magnet. Like they have to show that she has armor on or some shit. And once again, I get a whole nother scene with her where she stabs somebody with a lightsaber and they drop fucking dead. But her ass is still walking around. Okay. No. Nope. 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 Now, I'm not really stressed over the episode. It made no difference. They just swap places. Because basically you end how you started. You got these two people in one galaxy trying to get to their friend that's in another one. They get to their friend that's in the other one, and then he go to the other galaxy and leave them in that one. I mean, you fucking finished how you started. Only difference is now they stuck where he was. So what the fuck do I care? What was the whole 8 episodes about? Swapping places? What was up with the whole force jump scene? I'll tell you what was up with the whole force jump scene, King Parrish. Dave Filoni likes fucking video games. And apparently he needed a screw attack in that shit. Because that's all I saw. All I saw was a video game double jump. That's it. That's all I saw was a double jump from a video game. Like, what the fuck, dude? What am I watching? There was clearly no fucking way he would have made it. Even with Sabine help. You know why? Because just 5 minutes ago, she finally, after 8 fucking episodes, was able to telekinetically do something. But now she could push shit in the force 2 minutes later. Fuck out of here. No, she couldn't. Ezra would have fell to his fucking death. Done. You lost. Bye. But no, we have to get Ezra on the ship because they have to go back to that galaxy. For what? To breed a whole new race of dark sisters? Now, some of the critique I heard from Dr. T and Black Bane was about how slow Rosario was in her lightsaber movements. And some of it did look like dance choreography. It looked like dance choreography. Some of it looked like they ripped it off from Mandalorian episode 2, where Luke was force grabbing people to slash them, and just to try to outdo that scene, you put it in your shit and have Ahsoka just kill two people at the same time. More rehashed, regurgitated shit, just to front and center Ahsoka. Did it look slow? Yeah, some of it did. So fucking what? It ain't nothing different than we've been seeing and been saying. So saying that again is kind of moot at this point. We've already know this shit looks slow. Were some of the movements cool? I guess, when she was fighting Elsbeth. But my thinking is, the fuck is that sword made out of that's blocking lightsabers? Because I thought it was just magic. You know, the sword of Townsend. It's like, oh, that's grandmother Townsend? What, part of her family shit? Is that it? So where's that? Ahsoka got that now? Since she down a lightsaber? Or what? She just carrying that too? I mean, what? Tell me. Show me. It's a TV show. Show me. Nothing. No follow up on that. He said it's hard to judge, hard to justify renewing your subscription. For what? The next load of shit that's gonna roll out of this plant? What was the reason for Ezra building a new lightsaber? So you can find out that little tidbit of information that Huyang trained Kanan Jarrus in lightsaber construction. And that Huyang had that piece of the lightsaber because there were only two. And he kept that other one in case Kanan Jarrus came back and wanted to and needed it. And he gave it to Ezra. But then by the time you get to the end and you have Shin Hati holding up her lightsaber for some fucking reason to show it to the Raiders, like I've come back victorious, you get to see it's the same emitter on there, meaning she probably has Kanan Jarrus' lightsaber. Like, well, how the fuck did she get that? Dun dun dun. That's why. That's why. To me, unless I'm looking at stuff a little backwards. I understood what you mean, King. Justifying renewing your subscription. How's that robot so full of information and wisdom and they act like he's useless? Because those are young kids. Ezra, Sabine, young folks, millennials. If not even millennials, Z's or something like that. Scoffing at tradition. They don't want to listen to older people because they think older people are stupid. Because some kind of way, older people have just been on this planet longer. They don't know shit. They was just standing around in fucking stasis waiting for one of their young asses to come around and unplug them. They don't know anything about the world. All the knowledge for what the world is came out of their asses when they were born. They can't even read a room. Ahsoka respect Huyang, but they don't. Dumb fucks. Dumb fucks. That's what I mean. And I said this before. How do you know everything, but everything is fucked up? Then you don't know everything. Because if you knew everything, nothing would be fucked up. Nothing would be left undone. You do it all right. You fix it because you know everything. No, yo, what up, studio? Yeah, no, young folks don't respect wisdom. You know why? Because they feminized. And you know what women don't respect? They don't respect men who know shit. And Hu Yang represents like a man. So fuck the patriarch. They ain't got to listen to him. Yeah, Ezra and Luke are both the same age. Well, there's a reason for that. Is Ezra going to meet up with Luke in a galaxy far, far away? I think not. No, he's going to be your Luke replacement. Now, the other dumb thing I saw in the show was Hu Yang in the Ghost not being able to sense that TIE fighters were coming up on their ass. Don't really buy that. Ship has sensors, right? Even just flying low to the ground, it has sensors. Technically, he's in the ship. Ship sensors didn't go off like we got incoming. No. They could just all of a sudden get the drop on you and take out your fucking stabilizer? Really? How does that work? Because apparently this ship could not take any damage in fucking 7 episodes, even when it was dead in space. But now it crept up on, taken out, easy, easy peasy. Because we need some drama to get them back on these goddamn wolves to ride to the docking, which is some other dumb shit in the sense that how are they able to get that close? Something else where somebody should have some sensors. And they should be pretty far off to sense them coming. And if we gonna rain fire on these bitches, they don't need to be directly under us to do that shit. I don't think. I don't think. Why not send out 2 TIE fighters and strafe their asses? Kind of slow their progress a bit, wouldn't it? Tactically unsound. Why would I wait till they're under us and I have not lifted off my fucking ship and give them a chance to possibly get on board? Dumb, dumb shit. And then make sure to jam pack this episode with pointers to all that other crappy shows that they've currently got out. Then they threw in the cherry on top with the Mandalorian. They ain't hitting that shit for the Mandalorian. Dave is promoting himself. Dave is promoting himself. That's all it is. Audition tape for Ass Kisser of the Year. Did I do good, mommy? Now, I didn't think Sabine and Ahsoka would stay in this galaxy, in the galaxy further, further away. But it makes sense because if you want to play with your toys in your own galaxy, well, this is what you can do, right? And you brought enough of that other shit that you made up in some other show into this where you can just play over there with all of this shit and not have to involve all the rest of the galaxy far, far away. Because you got your main toy over there doing that shit. So I guess that's gonna be his movie. Ahsoka season 2? What season 2? As far as I knew, there wasn't a season 2. They canceled that shit. So what are you looking for? More blah, more bland? I'm not. I'm not looking for more of that shit. I'm insulted the first time. Why would I want to watch it again? So if it's canceled, good, good. I don't want to watch it. If they try to put out a fucking Sabine show, I don't want to watch it either. I will if I have to review it. If they make it, I'll have to watch it to review it. But I won't want to, motherfucker. No, I don't like the way shit tastes. Now, Ezra getting back to the galaxy far, far away, and as soon as he got back, he was able to slip off that ship in a shuttle and find Hera really quickly. Don't know how. We don't know why he didn't get no static from taking one of their shuttles and disembarking their Star Destroyer. I don't know how that went down. But he found Hera really quickly. And I'm like, okay, I guess he can show up and play daddy now. You're my master's kid. I'm going to be like your stepdad. I'm going to be Uncle Ezra. Whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck. What movie did they steal the zombie stormtroopers from? I think that's from that book Red Harvest, where they had like introduced zombies into that whole Star Wars shit. I didn't read that book. I just remember hearing about it. I didn't read it. I told y'all before I don't really give a shit about zombies. That's not interesting to me. A compelling story about people surviving in the zombie world is different than it's about zombies. I don't give a shit. It seems familiar, but you can't place it. I mean, think of any other swarm movie where the villains just keep getting cut down and coming right back. I mean, if you look at Lord of the Rings, what were they fighting? Ghosts with green energy, dead things on various terrain. It don't matter. It wasn't that damn entertaining. I'm fucking tired. I'm really tired now. That shit just sapped my energy, and I don't know if I'm feeling like shit from that or just in general. But I'm antsy and I'm a little disappointed, underwhelmed and disappointed. Like, yeah, I saw it. Well, that's over. Thank God, because I don't know if another episode would have helped it. I don't think so. I did think it was funny they got left though. Why didn't you try to force grab it? Just saying, why not? But no, they didn't make it. And Thrawn pieced out on their ass with a party message. Bye. I've won. You know, live the empire. And we out of there. Oh, well, call the Pergils. Put the ship up in orbit and hang out and see if they come back. And if they come back, have a little conversation with them, see if you can hitch a ride. Well, you know she's the worst fucking Jedi. She had like zero talent. So I guess getting choked out, that autoerotic asphyxiation kind of ignited her powers. She found the force all of a sudden. Weird connotations right there. Weird connotations right there. The whole scene when the old girl came back and raised her lightsaber and all of a sudden she became leader. Yeah, that don't make any fucking sense. I'm back, bitches. Yeah, you still lost though. Still lost. So what difference does that make? You don't know our ways. And your master made a deal with us. You was in the side seat, kid. So what that mean? I don't know. The shit was dumb and underwhelming. And I have to text Black Bane to let him know I watched it. I gave a little bit of a rant. It's not really a rant. I'm like I said, I'm just underwhelmed. It's like, fuck did I bother watching? It's kind of fucking me up because I wanted to be excited and jovial and go watch my show over here at the Sphere, and now I got this dumb shit in my head. Yeah, not cool. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Um, I don't have anything else to say about that besides it is finally over. I'm not interested in seeing a season two. It ended in a way that I thought it would, coughing up a regurgitated version of other endings. It didn't have the same gravitas. It did not carry the same weight. It did not have the same emotional resonance. It actually means nothing. Means nothing. It was a fucking nothing burger. Now maybe some of these sycophantic assholes who love the hell out of Clone Wars and sucking Dave's Filoni on this whole deal and don't want to admit how shit it is. Maybe they got a lot out of it and they crying somewhere on camera. I don't fucking know. That's not me. This shit didn't do anything for me. I could have not watched it and got the same conclusion. The ending I thought up was actually better. Saw a video of you two at the Sphere. It looks cool. Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna put my pictures and stuff like that on Instagram. 'Cause my trip inside will be videoed, and I won't feel bad because I saw that video from the U2 concert, and everybody had their phones out recording everything. So I'm not gonna feel bad in the least bit about it when I'm in there with my phone out recording shit. Just like the rest of the tourists. On a lighter note, have you wanted watched the Continental John Wick story? I have not watched the Continental because the Continental comes on Peacock. Told you I was not doing more streaming services because I am not going to start paying cable prices for streaming services. I refuse. I shouldn't have a streaming bill of $100 a month for all these broken up fucking shows all over the place that are garbage. Now, the Continental looks interesting because I am interested in seeing more stories from the John Wick world, but I'm not interested in buying Peacock for that shit. There's some other show that was coming on Peacock I didn't buy Peacock for. If you see me start reviewing the Continental, it's because my coworker offered me to let me use his Peacock, and that will be the only way I watch that shit. I'm not paying for another streaming service. Fuck them. No, no. Every studio doesn't need their own fucking streaming service. They don't. You know why? They don't make that much good shit. Not everything they create is good. So you don't need your own streaming service. Thank you very much. Look, Disney got its own streaming service. How's it doing? How's it doing? Could you sell this Ahsoka show to anybody that would want to pay you money for it to put it out on their network? Maybe. Ain't worth fucking watching though. Disney ain't making no money off of it. Not enough. Not for what it costs to make. So I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, get my ass in the shower, and see if I can wake up a little bit because I'm really am just fucking tired and over it. I'm really just tired and over it. I feel like I just got abused. Um, do I think this fucked up George Lucas's legacy with Star Wars? No, I don't. Because none of this shit can exist without George Lucas's Star Wars. That's why they keep bastardizing it. That's why they have to keep taking from it. Because they don't have anything without this. Anakin showing up is only that last tie to tie Ahsoka to something greater than herself, which is George Lucas's legacy. Nobody gives a fuck about Ahsoka if she wasn't Anakin's Padawan. Nobody would care. This story by itself, this character wouldn't even sell. I don't think it would if she wasn't set in the Star Wars universe, tied into Anakin Skywalker and everything that has to do with the Skywalkers and the Force and everything else. Nobody would give a shit. I'll wait for it to come out to find out that Ahsoka was a character that Dave pitched to try to put into the Avatar: The Last Airbender show. That was the original pitch for Korra. Better than Aang at everything. I need some water. I need some libation. I have no more libation here. I drank my beer and I drank my water. I'm thirsty. Time to get out of here. So that is my review reaction to Ahsoka episode 8. I was underwhelmed, but I'm glad it's over. And these shows, being bad, keep taking shit out of me. They just keep taking parts out of me. I will not be looking for season 2. I won't look forward to it. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not somebody got my hand up thinking I need a season 2 of that. No. I don't need a Sabine spinoff. I don't need an Ezra spinoff. I don't need shit else from this goofball in this manner. Nothing else. I'm good. I am good. I'm pushing the plate back. I've eaten enough. Thank you very much. Um, like, share, subscribe. Support the stream if you feel so inclined. $ artisanmc or PayPal artisanmc. Pay me for my suffering, for my pain and suffering. Other than that, I'm gonna go shower, get to this show. I wish I would have took a nap instead, because I am dragging. I don't even remember what intro I used. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.